and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about Thanksgiving. I am going to show you my makeup, my hair, and my outfit that is perfect for Thanksgiving or just perfect for fall and winter, really either or. So yeah, I created this look. I think it's so cool and perfect for Thanksgiving. It's like really unique and different, but it's warm and like cozy, and this like purple aubergine lip. I just think warm and gold and purple oranges are like perfect for Thanksgiving and for fall. I'm going to show you how to get these loose, effortless waves, and I'm also going to show you my outfit with this cute little poncho thing here. So even though it is so hot in LA, I'm all bundled up for fall. So yes, anyways, just stay tuned. I'm going to take you through the hair, the makeup, and the wardrobe. I really hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. I am going to start on my eyes. So I'm going to prime with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I use this as an eye primer every single day, and I'm just going to go in onto my eyes with that. So starting off, I'm using Blanc Type by MAC, and I'm just going to put this on my brow bone. Next, I'm going to be using Bamboo by MAC, and this is my favorite, Sigma E40, and it's just a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that into the upper crease. I like to do this because I have hooded eyes, and so bringing a color up high into the upper crease really helps to make your eyes, you know, look bigger and look like you have more of a defined crease. Okay, now I'm going in with Saddle, and again, it's just a nice warm brown, and I'm putting this more directly into the crease and just layering it up. I'm still kind of faking my crease a little bit, as I always do. I keep it up pretty high. Okay, now I'm taking Swiss Chocolate, which is like a reddy brown. I'm just graduating up the colors here. And I'm focusing this on the outer edge and the outer V here. That's where I want the most of the color, and then I blend it into the crease. Okay, now I'm going to repeat the same thing. I'm going to put Saddle and Brown Script on the lower lash line. So starting with Saddle, blending that into the lower lash line. And then taking Swiss Chocolate as well, and just deepening up the outer V of the lower lash line. Okay, now the pièce de résistance, I'm going to be going in with MAC Old Gold pigment. This is like one of my favorite pigments ever. And to really make it stick, I'm going to be using MAC Mixing Medium. If you have a glitter glue, or if you don't, you can just use some eye drops on your brush. But this will just help it stick. So yeah, any glitter glue or eye drops or MAC Fix Plus. But I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand, dab it with my finger, and then just put this on the center of my lid, and this is going to make that pigment stick. Okay, now I'm going to take the Morphe M204 brush. This is a great brush for packing on pigments, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. Look at that color. This is like a tarnished green gold. It is so cool. I absolutely love it. So just take your time with this, pack it on nice and slow. You can wet your brush to make it more intense and metallic, and just build your way up. Now I'm just going to take my crease brush and just blend out the edges ever so slightly, so it just blends. Look how cool that is. That's an awesome color. Okay, now I'm just going to deepen things up a little bit. So I'm taking Embark and a Sigma E45, and I'm just going to put this on the outer V, kind of blending it into the lid, and so blending the gold and the brown shades all together. So it just gives it a really blended look, and adding a little bit more definition to the outer corner. And then anything left on your brush, just drag into the crease as well. You can even take this along the lower lash line as well, just on the outer corners. And I'm also going to take a little bit of that gold and put it along the lower lash line. Kind of just to tie it all in the inner corners. Oh yeah. There we go. Just blends all in like so. Now I'm going to take MAC Nylon to highlight. Okay, and highlight the inner corners as well. Okay, now you could totally leave it here. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid eyeliner and a little bit of a wing. That's just my preference for this look. But you can obviously do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm using the Physicians Formula liquid eyeliner. It's the best in the world, and it's from the drugstore. This is so easy to work with, honestly. And then flick it out, and then draw it in. Now I just tightline, and this is the NYX Très Jolie black eyeliner. I'm going to take MAC Teddy along my lower lash line. It's just a really warm, bronzy brown. So it's just going to tie in all the warm shadows. Curl your lashes and apply mascara. So I've applied my mascara. You could totally put on falsies if you would like. I've worn this look with falsies and it looks amazing. But you know, it's just Thanksgiving, so I'm going to keep it a bit more casual. So yeah, let's move on to the face. I'm going to be using my NARS Stephen Klein palette, and I'm going to be taking NARS Laguna bronzer. And I'm just going to bronze up my face. I put it on my cheeks, I put it on my forehead, and I put it on my jaw and my neck, and really just put it everywhere. Okay, I'm going to be using the contour that came in this palette, and this is Paloma. This is a really natural contour, because it's more red than gray. So it still gives you that definition, but it looks more just like a bronzer or a blush or anything like that. So, you know, you won't scare your grandma at Thanksgiving dinner. She'll still know who you are. Okay, now I'm taking the NARS blush in Luster right here. This is just like a beautiful like burnt orange color. How pretty that is. I love this blush. Now I'm going to go in and highlight with my Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette, and I'm going to show you how I use all of these. Taking a Morphe M501 brush, I am going to take, what is this called? Blushed Copper, and I'm going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. So I just smile and put it right here. Look at that just like beautiful glow that adds. Oh, it's so pretty. Now I'm going to take Champagne Glow, which is the middle one. Champagne Pop, sorry. And I'm going to put this all over my cheekbones and above my eyebrow, down the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take Pearl, which is the lightest one, and I'm just going to put that right here, so like the highest point right underneath my eye. Ooh, yes, indeedy. Just right there. Oh, I love this. Glowing for days. And I'm actually going to take this one down my nose instead. Oh, and just add it on. Oh, love it. Okay, now moving on to the lips. This eye look actually goes with a lot of different colors, but I am going to go a little bit bold today. So this is my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 10C. And now I'm going to go in with NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Damned on my lips. And that is the finished makeup look. So now let's move on to the hair. Okay, so just for time purposes, I've already started curling my hair because it's boring to watch me do my whole head. So I am using the NuMe, this is my 5-in-1 set, but this is the 32mm wand, so it's the biggest barrel, and it's going to give like awesome just like volume and loose relaxed waves. So I section off my hair and I curled the bottom part already, so I'm going to show you how to do the next section. Okay, so there's really only two products that are a must-have for me, and that is the L'Oreal Paris Boost It Blowout Heat Spray. It's for blow drying, but I use it for curling, so that's what this looks like right here. And then my favorite hairspray ever is the Sebastian Shaper. It looks like this. You can get it at Ulta. It was on sale recently, so go check it out. So I'll show you what I do. I just take a big piece. So I take a section about this. It's about 1.5 inches thick. I spray it with this spray. I run that through, and then I take my curling iron, and I'm curling everything away from my face. So what that means is you put the curling iron behind the piece of hair and you wrap underneath. There you go, and you just hold it. I hold it for like 30 to 45 seconds. If you have harder to curl hair, just hold it longer. If you have easy to curl hair, hold it less. It's just kind of like you'll get a feel for it. And then what I do to make sure the curls are really, really bouncy is I let the curl go into the palm of my hand. So I just slide the wand up and I hold the curl in a little ball like this on my hand for a couple seconds. It's going to be really hot, so be careful. You might want to wear a glove. And then I just drop it down. This is going to keep that bounce and that curl. Okay, so now I've curled my whole head. All I'm going to do is run my fingers through it. Okay? Pretty easy, right? Now, the products I need to have, this is the Garnier Fructis Texture Tease. This is the dupe for the Bumble and Bumble Voluminous Texture Spray. And I just flip my hair over and I spray this into the roots. So all in the roots, you can even flip over. Like that. It's so good. This stuff is from the drugstore. And it's just as good, if not better, than the Bumble and Bumble stuff. Look, I look crazy. So then shake it all out. Fantastic. And then you're left with this, and you can kind of finesse it. Like you can take a wide tooth comb and like comb through it a bit. Or you can leave it messy if you want, but I just comb it a little bit. And then to really get that kind of separation and shine, I use this product. I haven't found a dupe for it. This is the Bumble and Bumble City Swept finish. So I use this, and how I do this is just on the end. So you just kind of put your curls forward, and it just gives it like separation and shine and hold, and just really makes them look incredible. And that is the finished hair, which I think is perfect for Thanksgiving because it's voluminous, it's glamorous, yet it's still effortless. It doesn't look like you tried too hard to do it. So now let's move on to the outfit. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bit of a different video. It's kind of fun. I am going to be giving you 3 eye looks with 1 palette. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky.